Hi guys, Cindy here. So today is nail day, and today we're going to try a new brand for us. These are Danni and Toni. I got these off their website a couple of weeks ago. I placed an order. I got, they're normally a little bit more expensive than the others, you know, $16, $17, something like that. But I bought 3 pairs, and then it gave me some kind of discount, so they was 13 something each. Anyway, here's the box. There's not any pictures or anything on it. They've got just the name of it. And so this is called Crimson Heart. These are for Valentine's Day. And it says it comes with 2 gel nail strips, 2 cotton pads, 1 scissors, 1 nail file, and 1 wooden stick. So I was kind of surprised that they had scissors. And the store says, please keep gel strips in dark, cool, and dry place to avoid being hardened from the light. So we will before we start doing it. That reminds me, let's make sure. Yeah, I got my lamp out. So anyway, let's open this up. I haven't opened it. I haven't looked at it. I was tempted to. I thought, oh no, I better do that on camera. So this is what it looks like when I'm opening it. So we'll pull everything out. It's in a little paper envelope. It comes like this. We've got a pair of scissors. I don't know how good these are going to be. I've got my clippers just instead. Another brand, not this brand, Amazon brand, had some scissors in it, and I used those ones. They didn't last at all. I think the clippers do better, but we'll give these a try. This is kind of a nice little nail file. It's a little sturdier than some of the others. And a little wood stick. I got a gazillion of those. We'll put that back. And then 2 alcohol prep pads, which I'll just save these. I've already done my nails. And last week's nails, those quartz ones, they lasted me a week and a day, and I could have left them on more, but I wanted to change them. They started pulling my hair and stuff. They stayed on really good, and the only prep I did was 2, you know, same thing I did today, just 2 coats of clear base regular nail polish on them. So, is an envelope here, and this is what's in the, let's see how this works out. These are kind of expensive. We can use the scissors to cut this. Gotta be careful though, don't cut the nails. So, I think I like the packaging of the Dashing Diva and Aurora best, but anyway. So, we got, they look identical. So, we're just going to put 1 set back in. And it's got a little card in here. Let's see what this says. It doesn't say anything. It's just a card. It probably separated them. So we're going to put this back in so those don't get hardened. We'll use them again later. So these are all written in. You got your instructions in several languages. I don't think I'm going to need them. We've done enough nail sets. We don't really need them. Except, let's go ahead and read them real quick. Exfoliate now, prep now, choose the right size, press on firmly, trim, use gel lamp for 60 seconds. So that we can do 2. I've been using 3 just for good measure. So, what do these have? These got a little bit of glitter. Let's go ahead and put the camera down. Okay, so I have to be careful not to do anything. So like I said, the only nail prep I did was take the other ones off. I kind of pushed my cuticles back a little bit with my fingernail, and I kept going. So let's get our clippers and a nail file. We'll use their nail file. I need to throw away some sticks when I get done. I don't think I'm going to cut the nails with these. These don't look like they're very good. They look like they would still get stuck and be harder to do. The clippers will be easier, I believe, for us, for me. So let's see. So we just, this not very, it's not very, now see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 28 strips. These look a little bit bigger than the O'Hare. So, I don't know. The pinky, I think it's going to be hard to get the pinky for me. I think that's kind of big at the bottom. And if I cut it, you know, we're going to end up ruining it. So what I think I'm going to do on the pinky is, anyway, well, I can't do that. We're just going to have to try to work with it. We're just going to work with it. Let's see. So, okay. So it is kind of situated one at a time. They have a little bit of a shimmer to them, like a cat eye. Man. I think what I'm going to do is use this to kind of cut the, kind of oval the bottom a little bit more. Because I'm just not thinking that's going to stay. I'm thinking that's going to get on the cuticles. And, you know, I'm a big girl. Did you see what I just did? That was not a good thing. See, I just ruined one. You know, and if they're kind of big for my nails, they're probably going to be really big for everyone else's too. So I messed that up, but we're going to try to use it anyway. So I'll be honest, I'm not liking the packaging. You know, we're going to have to really do something to impress me. I got 2 more sets of nails because I bought 3 sets. So this is kind of big. I'm trying to get this trimmed up if it not go over the cuticles. Yeah. Anyway, we paid money, so we're going to use them till we can't stand it no more. Let's take a stick. Okay. And I'm not using those silly scissors for this. I pretty much almost run this one by using it to trim up that bottom area. So we're not going to use them. The clippers work better. Okay. I got these for Valentine's. They looked, I thought, cuter on the package than they are now. But anyway, maybe they're better. So, let's see about this one. We're going to have to trim this one too. These do have a little bit of a shimmer, so they are pretty in that way. So let's see if we can goof this up as bad as we did the other one. Yep. Yeah, we're doing good, messing it up. See how these are sticking on the little scissors? Okay. This one was a little bit more up because I took a pretty big chunk out of that other one. There it is. Let's push this down. Okay. Anyway, I did like the other nails that I wore last week. You know, I was ready for them to go after a week. So they're not spending a whole lot of money on packaging, you know. So I don't know where they're coming from. They're just using paper packaging. I guess you can say it's sustainable and, you know, green friendly or whatever. I'm sure this is down. These might stay on real good. You never know. I might really like them. So, and I think one reason that, and look how they're they're not opposite either. So this is a different company that's packaging these than package the others. One reason that I think that the others stayed on as good was because I kind of went a little bit smaller. And I'm not sure if these look exactly the same size. They look, one side looks a little bit bigger on the pinky, but I can't really pinpoint it. So we're just going to have to hope for the best. Okay. There we go. But I do think that's one way to make them last a little longer. Don't try to go cuticle to cuticle. I mean, if you can, do. But if you can't, don't go bigger. Go smaller. And try not to actually touch the cuticle. I mean, I know that's easier said than done. Last week, this one nail, I was just way too far from the cuticle to be comfortable. I went ahead and wore it all week. I didn't swap it out. I thought, well, we'll just wait and see if it comes off. But it did, because I did not want to waste a nail. See, and these two pinkies, this heart's a little lower because I messed that up. I had to cut them. So if you've got small hands, I mean, I'm a big girl, and these are kind of big for me. See if we can do this. Oh, I need to take this out. Yeah, I would have this all messed up trying to use those little scissors. I would prefer they had better packaging and skip the scissors. Unless they were good scissors, and they're not. I mean, I might put them in my little stash that I take to do my friend's nails. Yeah, we got. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be hard getting enough nails like my, yeah, these are not a whole lot of sizes. I mean, like even my pointer fingers, they're going to be, I'm going to have to cut something down. I think I'm going to have to use these for my pointers, and I'm going to, let's go ahead and do those real quick. Yeah, I'm not liking these. We got a whole bunch of really big ones. They might be great nails. They just, the sizes are not fitting my nails. You don't have any room for mistakes. I think originally, I saw some YouTube videos in the beginning for this one. I think originally they were, was designed to go over your gel extensions or acrylic or something, but we don't do that. We just do it over regular nails, and that might be the reason they're kind of making them extra big. We need to, I guess the sizing we can work with if we get the hang of trimming them up. You have to be careful. So now, and I'm afraid to go too far short because they will, I might mess them up, which I've done before. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and trim up these corners just a little bit. See if they'll sit down a little bit lower. Let's see if I can keep from really botching this. Just kind of oval it out a little bit more because it's more squared. Really hate doing that because there's just so much potential for messing up. Okay. See, this one here is going to have to be trimmed up. I kind of got used to the old horror ones a little bit, and then these, and I thought these would kind of be the same, but they're not. They're different. Anyway, I can tell you I'm not ordering anymore. But we do have several sets we got to use. So let's push this down. We trimmed it up a little bit. I don't know why they made them so big. I guess they expect you to use it over your acrylic. Try to trim this up. There is absolutely no room for mistakes on these. I guess I could have just tried to make one set out of it and then I would have had enough, but didn't want to do it. We want 2 sets out of each package. They're too expensive to just use one set. So we're going to trim this one up a little bit too at the bottom. Kind of oval it out some. Okay. This one will be harder to trim up at the side because it's my right hand. Yeah, these are just too big for biological women's nails. I don't know what I expected. I mean, I guess they're sort of pretty. I mean, they're just red with hearts. So, we got 2 more sets of these to muddle through in the future. Now, thumb. Thumb. And thumb. Okay, we're just going to see if these both look pretty much the same size. So it's just going to take one for one thumb and one for the other. If you had real long nails, you could have done the other end and had the heart at the tip. But my nails weren't long enough for that, so I should have trimmed this little edge down a little bit. Yeah, this was kind of big for this hand. Yeah. You got to get it off your cuticle or it won't stick very long. I guess that's why they give you the scissors, so you can trim them up. I got some little dead skin there. So let's see if we can get this turned up a little better. Okay. Got a little bit of clipper ASMR going on. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, be careful not to mess them up because you don't have a backup. Not like the others that give you plenty of nails in plenty of sizes. I'm still saying Danni Diva is my favorite. They have the most sizes. It's not as hard to work with. These are a name brand, Toni and Danni, so I was kind of surprised that the packaging is not that great. I mean, I don't guess you need all that plastic. But it keeps them from getting squished. You know, if you have a whole lot of nails, You don't want them squashed, getting squashed. Okay, now let's see if this is what's, we're going to do this. We're going to have to shave this up. You might be able to get these off Amazon too, but I just ordered from the website. Okay, so let's see. Do I need to trim it? So that we don't go through the same thing this one we did others. I'm going to kind of curve the cuticle a little bit. Well, I'm going to be honest. I'm kind of disappointed. I was so excited about getting these, and I guess they're pretty, but I don't like the sizes a bit. Like, I didn't even use the biggest thumbnails, and they're overlapping. On the Dashing Diva, you know, I have to use the super big ones before I have these problems. This was the next to the biggest one. And the Ohor, you know, I was complained about them being, you know, small, but I think I'd rather the small to the too big. Because then when you trim it, you're just having to guess. So we're having, even though I trimmed up this cuticle, we're still having to try to trim this up. Yeah. Let's see if we can keep doing this. So we've spent a lot of time just messing around trying to trim these up. So now you know what you got to expect, unless you're a bigger woman than me, which I'm pretty big. Oh, and I'm just going to upload this and not going to set it to Premiere or anything. Then I'll go in and set up the tags and stuff while it's loading. So this one here, I left a little bit of space at that end. If I'd been a little bit careful about placing it, I might not have had to do so much trimming. But, you know, that still is ridiculous. Okay, so now you see, and I'm so sorry it's taking so long. It's these nails. We're having to trim them up. Because you can see, I by no means use the biggest one. I use the next to the biggest one. And so we had to really fight with these to get them on our fingers because of the sizing so bad. So yeah, I guess that's the phrase. We're having to fight with them to get them on. because of the sizing is so bad. Yeah, these are not going to look good at all. Having to do all this trimming up on almost every single nail. Well, anyway, we might have another nail day before next Sunday. Okay. That looks bad. That looks lopsided. Anyway, this is what they look like. Let's put our gloves on and cook them, and maybe when we file them, they'll look a little bit better. It said 60 seconds, so that's what we're going to do, 60 seconds. Put these things in the box. Huh. Put these back in the plastic. So this means 2 rounds each. And then if I can do some more. So 2 clips each, then we'll file them. Yeah, these are, I'll let you know on the next time we do nails how these lasted. The ones last week, the quartz, they lasted real well. It looks just kind of a regular red. And they look like they're, you know, got a little shimmer to them. Hopefully they'll look better when we get them filed. One more for this hand. Anyway, the little heart's got a little bit of gold on it. I suppose it's supposed to kind of look like a cat eye look. Okay, the other end. I don't have a whole lot to chat about today. I had to do some presentation, and like I felt like I was really rusty, and I'm not very good at that. I was basically, anyway, hopefully the information was okay, but did I present it well? There's a whole lot difference in me sitting and talking to you guys and trying to have a whole bunch of stuff memorized, a bunch of facts and figures. Just sort of read it off the notes. So hopefully, I did not submit it. I just saved it. And then, because we've got one that I did on for week 3. And so when that gets graded, I can see if I need to go in and update this other project, you know, or not, or if I can just go ahead and submit it as is. Okay, it said 60 seconds, so we're just going to take their word for it. I might do some more when I get done filing it. Yeah, these are kind of disappointing. But anyway, I wanted something for Valentine's Day, and I had some old horrors that hearts in them. You know, we might do next week, or if these don't stay on, we might do them this week. You know, because the pinkies were too big. Let's get a little fine ASMR going on. Yeah, this is real disappointing. They were one of the first ones that I heard about before I even heard of Dashing Diva or anyone. I mean, like, I'd heard about them years ago. Yeah. Oh, well. I figured they'd be the same size as the others. I figured wrong. Okay. I do like the little nail file. That is one good thing. And I guess it's helpful that they gave us some scissors because we had to do all that trimming up. I don't think the scissors are going to last very long. Yeah, I'm not that crazy about red anyway. I'm more of a pink person, but other people like red, and so, you know, I was getting what other people like too. Hopefully the others will be prettier. I mean, these are not bad. They're just not my thing. I'd envision something looking better. In this business of having to fight with the sizing. I don't know what kind of woman they think would need the nails that big. See, now this one looks bad, and I've got it on there, but it looks all sideways, but let's see if we can get this looking a little better. Yeah, the biggest problem is they were too big. They had to trim them up, and you know, we shouldn't have to be trimming them up. We should have enough sizes in there to accommodate 10 little fingers and not have them all, you know, either too big or too small. The pinkies was too big, and then the ones for the fourth finger was too small. And then you had all these big old thumbnails that are too big, you know. So, the next time we do it, we'll be fighting with it. We'll know in advance, though. Okay, I know this is a long video, But we had to fight with these. That's the reason why. I don't even know if it said 60 seconds. These are not even worth the effort to do another cure. After I get off, I might go ahead just because I did pay money for them, so I want to get my money's worth. So, see if we can get this side filed down a little bit more. And this side filed down a little bit more. What about these? This one's okay. This side filed down a little bit more. What about this one? Yeah, these are, if you get these, plan on really working hard to trim them up. So, these are the Valentine nails. They were called Crimson Heart. So I'll see y'all guys later. Bye-bye.